What's going on? We in the building. When we got a special guest in the building, Domane Dane. What's good with you, bro?
Ain't shit, man. You already know. What's good, bro? What's the word, man? Tapping in. Got to rock out with you. You already know.
Your favorite cartoon growing up?
Dragon Ball Z. All for it. Ain't nothing. Ain't. That's probably everybody go to, but that's definitely my go to. Dragon Ball Z. Like that's. As soon as I seen Goku fight Frieza, I was tapped in. Yeah, I was tapped in. Man, not even. Fuck that. Back when he fought like Raditz and Vegeta, we gonna take it all the way for the OG fans. Like, yeah, I'm saying since then I was just tapped in. Dragon Ball Z.
You feel like that show had a message?
Yeah, it was always one thing I loved about it was when you looked at it, right? Goku was never content. You know what I'm saying? When was Goku content with his strength? Goku was always like, nah, fuck that. I'm about to get stronger. I'm about to go train. I'm about to go hit the hyperbolic time chamber. I'm about to go get right. You feel me? So Goku was always on this shit like, nah, I'm about to get stronger. I'm about to get stronger. And Vegeta, if you want to take the message from Vegeta, Vegeta was also never quitting either because Goku was most times than not always stronger than the nigga. So Vegeta was like, nah, there's somebody better than me. I'm going to keep going until I'm the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? So both of them had separate messages, but very strong messages if you pay attention to the bigger picture.
What you think your superpower is?
What I think my superpower is? That's a good question. My superpower? I might have to say, I guess I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase it, but I guess my superpower, essentially, in a way, my shit would be like just my energy, my energy, who I am, who I, what I, how I could, either make people laugh or pick them up when they down or be there when they need something or catch a vibe when we outside. Like, I feel like my energy, my superpower. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could give you, we gonna have a good time. We gonna vibe out. You need something, I'm there for you. You wanna catch a vibe outside somewhere, call me, I'm gonna pop up. So I'm gonna say the energy. My energy, my shit is contagious. That shit is my aura. Yeah, my aura.
That's fire. So you talked about energy. What does manifestation mean to you?
Manifestation is everything. Manifestation is strong because you have to. I was crazy, right? Shout out to Smart too. I was just watching an interview. Shout out to Smart. I was watching an interview with him. I think it was on Hip Hop Is Real. I think that was their platform. Shout out to them too. Where he said, when you think of belief, people don't even realize that when you say believe in yourself, believing in yourself is having a competitive same thought. I said competitive, repetitive same thought over and over again. That's really what belief is. And you have to believe or repeatedly think that same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again until it's reality. In your head, you have to see it first. So, yes, manifestation is real because until you see it happen in real life, you can't not focus on making it happen. Like once you you could have momentum, you could have, you know what I'm saying, you could be ready to kick the door into whatever industry, whatever field you want to do. And then something could hit you from the left side of life and then you be like, damn, I ain't even trying to do that no more. But in the end of the day, you gotta just be like, nah, like keep thinking that same thought that you had. Like, yo, if you want to be a rapper, you want to be on stage rocking out, keep thinking that you're going to be on stage until you on stage. If you want to be an actor, you trying to be out here with motherfucking dude from Snowfall. You trying to get a show on Snowfall or Power or something. Keep thinking them same thoughts until you get into one of them type of shows or the door opens for you. It's just repetitive thoughts, really. That's what manifestation is, having them same repetitive thoughts over and over again. So that way it could tap into, reality. So yeah, hell yeah.
That's fire.
Thank you,
Um,
bro. Appreciate you.
so what's the best advice you received from somebody?
Mm. The best advice I received from somebody. Oh, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it deep. Take it deep. I remember when I was 18, right? I wanted to go to the army. I really ain't had no future. I didn't know what I really wanted to do. And my mother was like, nah, my son ain't gonna get killed in the field, in the battlefield. And my dad was like, whatever he wanna do, he wanna do. So anyway, let's just say fast forward now, I'm going to the trainings. And I'm going to like the little meetings and the congregations and introductions, and they ask me like, what you want to do, and they tell me the process of what I want to do and all that. So I'm talking to a sergeant now, and the sergeant like, yeah, I'm gonna give you this pamphlet. And mind you, I'm 18 at the time, and at this time, I'm very braggadocious. I'm feeling myself. Niggas was young. Your confidence probably was. My confidence still high, but I'm just saying, like, then you really couldn't tell. Young nigga just out of high school, ready to attack life. You couldn't tell me shit. So at that time, I'm just talking my shit. You feel me? And I'm talking to the sergeant. He grabbed his pamphlet. He like, yo, I want to get this to you. And I look at it, and it's a suicide pamphlet. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck you giving me this for? Like, I don't need no fucking suicide pamphlet. Like, nigga, I love my life. Like, what is you talking about? He like, yo, just hold on to it for me. He like, yo, you never know when you really gonna need that shit. I'm like, man, fuck what you talking about. But I held on to it. I ain't never let that shit go. Let's fast forward now. I hit about 24, 25. And at my point, I felt like I was at like the lowest point of my life, you feel what I'm saying? Like, or mentally, I felt like I was like in one of them, if they want to call it a midlife crisis, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? My head was just fucked up. I was depressed, and I contemplated like suicide for some time. I ain't gonna lie about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm open about it now. I could discuss it now because, you know what I'm saying, I've been through it and I got past that. But at that time, I was contemplating suicide, depression, and all that shit. I read the book, and that was 7 years later. I never thought I was gonna need that shit. I ain't not one time that book was sitting in my room for so long, and I just walked past it. I never looked at it. I was like, fuck that shit. But the time I actually needed it, I thought back to this nigga telling me this shit 7 years ago. Like, yo, you gonna need that book one day. He was like, yo, you just never know. A nigga told me, hold on to that book. I said, all right. And then I held on to it, and when I read it, it was, giving you ideas of how to overcome depression, how to fight through what's fucking up your head. And then I sat down, I fought the demons I had to fight at that time, and, what I'm saying, God willing, I'm still here for that. So that was the best advice I got.
What's a toxic trait that you may have?
Toxic trait that I got? First off, shout out to my girl. She gonna laugh when I say this shit. But one of the toxic traits, I say I got two. Fuck that. I got two toxic traits. So I say my top one, or the first one I got, is whenever shit get rocky, and if we both on some like, fuck it, I lead this shit, or fuck it, I lead this shit, I dead like leave you alone, and I won't like text you or call you for like days maybe. Like I really leave you the fuck alone. Like if we ever get, like if she say like, yo, I'm tired of this shit, I want to break for you or some shit, like I'm like, all right, and I will not hit your phone. Like I'll probably just like straight, even though like it could be small argument, it could be something small, it could be something so small. Sometimes if like I don't want to talk to you and you get on my nerves, I'm not talking to you for like a little minute. Like days will pass before we speak again. Like, and then she probably like, oh, you not hitting me up in them days. The fuck is you doing? Ignoring you. Ignore the fuck out you. Like, I just don't want to talk. So that's probably toxic. Like when we could be mid argument, I probably just dead block her in the middle of the shit or some wild shit like that, or just stop responding, like, and hit you back up 3 days later. Like, all right, my fault. Now let's talk. Like shit like that or some shit. Like that's one. And then two, another toxic trait. I don't like when you don't answer the phone. But I don't be pressing shit. But when I say it's toxic, it means like the minute you don't answer your phone at a certain time, I think you on some bullshit. Automatically. And I might be on some shit like, fuck it, don't hit me, I might cut you off or some wild shit, I don't know. Some shit, but I don't like, if you don't answer your phone at a certain time, I'm on my bullshit. I'm feeling some type of way about it.
What does love mean to you?
I feel like love is everything. And there's different forms of love. So you get love from a significant other, but you also get love from your children, you get love from your parents, you get love from your friends, your family, Yeah, I'm saying you get love from all over. So that's why I feel like love is everything because people usually tend to only associate love with just the person they dealing with. Nah, love is bigger than that. You get love from all over, and the love from all over is what keeps a lot of people going, and it pushes them to be who they are. So love is everything. You need love from all forms, not just the person you're dealing with, but from your family, the people around you every day, your niggas, if you a girl, your bitches. Like you need love from all of that. It ain't just from who you dealing with. You need love from your parents, yeah, I'm saying your cousins, your grandparents, like yeah, I'm saying like I said, the homies, like everybody has to show you love because then it just make life more fulfilling.
When did you know you found your sound, like the direction you wanted to go with your music?
I would say a bunch of experimenting, like because when I first started rapping, I was a big fan of Busta Rhymes at that time. So when I first started rapping, my shit was very animated. I was more of I was like trying different pockets. It was very animated. I was trying to be I guess more of a character with it. If you will, I guess character as like that, but I guess more like a character with it. If you know what I'm saying, I was more very animated, just different shit. So I was doing that. Then I got into like I was listening to Banks and all that shit. So then at that time, that's when I got more lyrical. I sat down and I started really composing my songs. And then I'm like, I kind of like how I'm structuring it, but I feel like it was still missing something. I feel like it didn't hit hard like I needed it to hit. So then I kept experimenting. And then one day, somebody was like, yo, you sound like Hove on this. So then I'm like, damn, I love that 90s era. I love that 90s era rap. So then I kind of try to focus my energy into that. And then I just felt like I was experimenting flows. I listened to Max B a lot. So you know how Max do the singing and the rap. And I kept playing with that. And with a bunch of experimenting, listening to different rappers, different artists, and then also different genres of music, I felt like that should help me find my sound.
Hmm. So you just basically, kept building upon what you had before.
Yeah. Like I was just kept experimenting, looking for like different shit I could do with it. You know what I'm saying? And then once I found something I liked or I loved, and then other people was like, yo, this shit sound fire, stuck with it. Like it hit home after that.
But like, what does soul mean to you? Like a soul, just the word soul. What that mean to you?
That's your inner essence. You know what I'm saying? That's your inner being. We all got a soul. That's your conscious talking to you. That's that voice in your head. Whenever you walking and you hear something in your head, that's your soul talking to you. And we all have one. And you gotta feed it. And when I mean feed it, I mean good energy, good vibrations. Your soul always talk to you. I was just talking to a chick, and she was like, yo, you know how they always say you can't have sex with everybody because that shit got soul ties. You know what I'm saying? And that shit attached to you. You know what I'm saying? The soul is real. So what I think about the soul, I just think that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta feed it with energy, with vibes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta whatever it talk to you. Your soul talk to you. It'll give you a message on what you need to feed it with. And when you hear it, yeah, if that's a gut instinct, that's something in your head, feed that shit. Word up. That's your soul. Yeah, it's a voice in your head, that inner conscious, that inner being, that inner essence talking to you, telling you like, yo, this is what I need, or this is what you really should be doing. It's gonna call to you. It's like a calling. And you could feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just hearing it in your head. You can feel it too. It's like something the earth and the universe like draws to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You can feel that shit.
What about these are two words?
I'm about to get high.
Ha, heart and mind.
You said all in mind?
Like your heart
Oh, heart. Okay.
and mind.
Heart and mind. Okay. All right. So heart and mind. Now, those are two things that could work with each other and work against each other at the same time, and they both have such a crazy impact on what the outcome of whatever situation that you're in could be. Now, let's break it down, right? You got your heart, which is based off emotion. And we all know when people tend to think off emotion, sometimes they don't tend to use logic. And you can associate logic with the mind, right? You could associate logic with the mind, you could associate emotion with the heart. So now when you have both, in harmony or they synchronize together, it's a great feeling. Or you like, all right, my heart and mind is in sync. You know what I'm saying? So the heart is more, like I said, emotion. That's what you're feeling. That's what you're going through. That's what, whether you're happy, sad, down, up. You know what I'm saying? Exhilarated, depressed, stressed, out of energy, tired. That's more so emotion. And then logic is when you're thinking of shit without emotion. You just thinking off a factual basis, like numbers. You know what I'm saying? You thinking like math. You thinking like English. You thinking like science. Like, you know what I'm saying? You thinking off straight what is and what isn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's two different things. And like I said, they could work in your favor when they both is in harmony. And then when they both against each other, that shit could fuck you up. And you could be in a I guess like a black hole in a crazy ass space. You know what I mean? You could be in a crazy ass space if when they don't work with each other. Like that shit is crazy.
There's so many things in the world right now that's going on. What would be a message to the youth that you think that you could say that would help them, on their journey?
I would say whatever somebody tell you that you shouldn't be doing or you can't be doing, if that's what you feel in your heart you was destined to do, or you was designed on this earth to do this thing for the earth, and you feel like everybody's telling you, nah, that's not your path and you shouldn't be doing that, listen, man, stick on that same path. Don't ever stick to what your soul is telling you, your instinct, your gut feeling is telling you. If you want to be a doctor and that's really what you want to do, but your moms think you're better at being a lawyer, you stick to being that doc. You want to rap, but people say, yo, you ain't got that voice for that, or you can't really rap, but you feel like you want to rap, and that's what you always wanted to be, keep rapping. Don't let nobody tell you can't rap. Somebody out there goes to your music. You know what I'm saying? You want to be an athlete. Hey, listen, everybody ain't going to make it to the NBA, the NFL, but it's hella sports leagues in Europe. And them niggas is still making bread. Stephon Marbury got a fucking statue in China. That nigga living good. You know what I'm saying? He in an NBA, but he got millions of dollars in China. He ain't stopped playing basketball because the NBA kicked him out. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to do, just stick to it. Don't let nobody tell you, yo, you got to do this, man. This is better for you. This should be your career path, or this should be what your occupation is going to be when you reach this age. Nah, man. Whatever your heart and your mind is telling you, your soul is telling you you're supposed to be and you want it to be, stick to that.
Clip.
So, yo, man, you already know, man, this was a great interview. I appreciate you, gang, man. Always got tapping to show love. It's your boy, Domane Dane, man. We out here rocking with Global Talk Mag, man. I'll be back whenever y'all need me, man. And you already know, man, keep this shit flowing. We out.